Hello everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today, we're delving into the wisdom of ancient philosophers, the Stoics from Greece and Rome. It's incredible how their teachings remain profoundly relevant, offering us insights to discover inner peace. Life is a journey filled with twists and turns, and we all yearn for a bit of serenity and tranquility amidst the chaos. Many seek various ways to attain peace in their lives, but have you ever considered drawing wisdom from the past? The answer is a resounding yes. The ancient philosophers of the Stoic school, hailing from Greece and Rome, left behind timeless advice on finding inner peace. The beauty of it all is that their teachings are just as applicable today as they were thousands of years ago. So, let's dive into 10 important lessons the Stoics can teach us about finding inner peace. These insights are powerful and will guide you to navigate the turbulent waters of life with grace and tranquility. If you're looking for practical yet profound advice and yearning to discover a bit of calm in the complexities of life, then keep watching. In the upcoming video, we'll delve deep into the wisdom of these ancient philosophers, taking you on a journey to unravel the mysteries of finding inner peace. Don't miss out. Let's go. 1. Embrace the controllable. The Stoics emphasize the importance of focusing on what we can control. According to their philosophy, peace stems from recognizing the boundaries of our influence. How often have you found yourself stressing over situations beyond your control, like a sudden traffic jam when you're already running late, a rainy day disrupting your outdoor plans, or a friend canceling at the last minute? It can be exasperating. However, here's the key insight: you can't control external circumstances. What you can control is your reaction to them. The Stoics advocate for accepting things as they are, rather than how you wish them to be. So, the next time life throws a curveball your way, recall this Stoic lesson. Take a deep breath, release frustration, and shift your focus to what you can actively do. You might discover that elusive peace you've been seeking. 2. Cultivate daily gratitude. The Stoics championed the transformative power of gratitude, choosing to appreciate what they had rather than yearning for what was absent. Modern science supports this notion, with studies demonstrating that practicing gratitude can elevate happiness and reduce stress. Incorporating this Stoic wisdom into your routine is straightforward. Begin each day by jotting down 3 things you're grateful for, whether it's a cozy bed, a cherished friend, or a delightful meal. By directing your attention to the positive aspects of your life, you'll gradually perceive the world through a more optimistic lens, nurturing your inner peace. So, why delay? Grab a pen and start acknowledging the things you hold dear. 3. Embrace the present. The Stoics excelled at living in the present moment, understanding that dwelling on the past or worrying about the future only fuels unnecessary stress and anxiety. Personally, I often catch myself excessively worrying about upcoming events, consumed by thoughts of what-ifs. This tendency diverts my focus from the present, exacerbating my anxiety. To counteract this, I'm experimenting with applying this Stoic principle. Instead of fixating on the future, I redirect my attention to the current moment, fully engaging in whatever I'm doing. While it takes practice, the payoff is significant. So, the next time you feel your mind drifting into the past or future, recall this Stoic principle. Bring your attention back to the now, and observe as your sense of peace begins to ascend. 4. Embrace the flow of change. The Stoics recognized that change is an intrinsic aspect of life. They advocated for embracing change rather than resisting it, viewing it as a pathway to inner peace. An intriguing fact: the ancient Greek philosopher Heraclitus, a precursor to Stoicism, famously said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice." His point? The world is in constant flux, and so are we. Attempting to cling to the status quo is akin to halting a river's flow; it's simply impossible. So, when confronted with significant change, try to perceive it as an opportunity rather than a problem. Embrace it, go with the flow, and remember that change is a natural part of life. It might not always be easy, but it's undeniably a step toward discovering that inner peace. 5. Foster compassion. The Stoics weren't solely focused on self-improvement, they also emphasized the importance of understanding and kindness toward others. They believed that maintaining goodwill toward our fellow human beings contributes to inner peace, recognizing that we are all interconnected. Consider this: how often do we rush to judgment or struggle to forgive? We're all guilty of it. Yet, envision the peace we could find by choosing compassion over judgment and kindness over criticism. The heartfelt truth is that we're all grappling with our own battles, most of which remain hidden. Let's take a page from the Stoic book and strive to cultivate more compassion in our lives. The next time the urge to judge or criticize arises, try replacing it with understanding instead. Remember, a bit more compassion not only brings peace to those around us but also brings us closer to our own inner peace. It's a win-win. 6. Prioritize actions over words. The Stoics firmly believed in the adage, "Actions speak louder than words." They asserted that genuine peace arises from living in alignment with our values, not merely talking about them. If you're uncertain about your values, I have a free exercise to help you define them. Click here to learn more. So, remember, actions indeed speak louder than words. If you seek inner peace, ensure that your actions align with your values. It's genuinely a game changer. 7. Embrace imperfection. Life isn't perfect, and neither are we. The Stoics grasped this fundamental truth. They believed that peace comes from acknowledging our flaws and imperfections, not from chasing an elusive idea of perfection. In a world that incessantly urges us to be more, do more, have more, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking we're not enough as we are. Striving for perfection is akin to chasing the horizon. No matter how far you run, you'll never reach it. Let's grant ourselves some grace. Embrace our quirks, flaws, and mistakes. They're what make us human, what make us real. Remember, it's okay to be a work in progress. In fact, it's perfectly imperfect. And there's a lot of peace to be found in that. Here's to loving ourselves, warts and all. The Stoics would undoubtedly raise a glass to that. 8. Embrace moderation. The Stoics championed the concept of the golden mean, finding the middle ground between extremes. They cautioned against excess and advocated for a lifestyle of moderation as a path to inner peace. An intriguing tidbit: did you know that the term Stoic originates from the Greek word stoa, referring to a covered walkway in Athens where the philosopher Zeno imparted his teachings on this philosophy? Zeno's emphasis was on finding balance and maintaining moderation in all facets of life. How can we apply this Stoic wisdom in the contemporary world? It can be as simple as striking a balance between work and play, maintaining a healthy diet without deprivation, or indulging in favorite pastimes without overdoing it. Life is a delicate equilibrium, and by practicing moderation, we can cultivate a more harmonious existence and discover the inner peace we seek. So, let's emulate the Stoics and find that middle ground. 9. Master the art of letting go. The Stoics excelled at the practice of letting go. They understood that clinging to anger, resentment, or regret only perpetuates our own suffering and disrupts our peace. Allow me to share a personal experience. A few years ago, I experienced a falling out with a close friend. Harsh words were exchanged, and our friendship abruptly ended. I spent months holding on to my anger and disappointment. Then, I encountered the Stoic principle of letting go. It dawned on me that by clutching onto my grievances, I was only causing harm to myself. So, I made the decision to release my anger and resentment. It wasn't a simple process, but it felt like a weight lifted off my shoulders. If you find yourself clutching onto something causing you pain, try to loosen your grip. Remember, letting go doesn't equate to forgetting or condoning what transpired. It simply means prioritizing your peace over your pain. The Stoics would undoubtedly nod in agreement. 10. Embrace uncertainty. This is a concept the Stoics grasped well. They acknowledged that life is replete with uncertainties and mysteries, and that's perfectly acceptable. We don't always need to have all the answers to find peace. Let's be honest, we inhabit a world that values knowledge and certainty. There's an expectation to always know where we're headed, what we're doing, and why. Yet, how often do we truly possess all the answers? And how much stress do we inflict upon ourselves by attempting to unravel every mystery? What if we relinquish the pursuit of having all the answers? What if we embrace the unknown, accept life's uncertainty, and simply go with the flow? Remember, it's okay not to have all the answers. It's okay to be uncertain. There's considerable peace to be found in merely accepting that reality. In conclusion, the profound wisdom of the Stoics imparts a crucial lesson: true peace emanates from within. It's a lesson that redirects our gaze from the external world, our jobs, relationships, and possessions, to the internal landscape of our own being. The Stoics, with their timeless insights, recognize that peace is not an external discovery, it is a quality to be nurtured within oneself. In reality, if peace eludes you internally, it remains elusive elsewhere. No job, relationship, or possession can bestow peace if it doesn't already reside within you. So, how do we uncover this internal peace? The answer lies in embodying the lessons imparted by the Stoics, by focusing on what we can control, practicing gratitude, living in the present moment, accepting change and imperfection, cultivating compassion, prioritizing action over words, practicing moderation, learning to let go, and acknowledging that we don't always possess all the answers. Remember, the pursuit of peace is a journey, not a destination. It's a journey that commences and concludes within the confines of your own self. Let's heed the teachings of the Stoics and embark on the cultivation of our inner peace. Because, when all is said and done, that's what truly matters, the tranquility we find within ourselves at the end of the day.